Can we talk about how iOS 10 decided it would go through my whole camera roll and scan every picture to make an album based on faces? How thoughtful! It's just like how the NSA compiled files on everyone in the US. You even track exactly where I took the picture. How great! So yes, a new iOS update gathered your pictures up in albums based on how often they appear in your phone, and honestly, I'm not really comfortable with that. Not only that, but they have the exact GPS location of all my photos from the last 2 to 3 years. It's like Apple became that fangirl stalker I've always dreamed of having. The phone is even bad at making the fucking albums. I have 5 albums of my own face, one of my friend who's in like 10 pictures, one of this guy I met for one day, and 0 of my girlfriend who fills like 2/3 of my camera roll. How the hell did you guys have the software to match photos from completely different locations, but as soon as I have 20 photos from the same angle with the same person, no idea who that is, can't make an album of this face, no, nothing to be tracked here. You're just bad at snooping, bro. You're the type of person to get caught going through someone else's text. Speaking of, now if I have pictures of text on my phone, it's in a file over an Apple. If I regrettably have junk pics on my phone, they're in a folder over an Apple. I don't want Apple looking at my glorious manhood. Get the fuck out. Please, send me a rating on what you thought. Don't hurt my self-esteem while doing so. Submissions accepted at storysickrating@gmail.com. Is it really necessary for them to scan through all my photos, though? They didn't even ask, they just ripped through everything and handed it back all organized and shit. Dude, I didn't have a yes please or having to throw all my photos plastered across my camera roll. Some would argue it's not a big deal. iCloud already had all your photos downloaded on their servers, so they had them anyway. But it's never actually looked or went as far as scanning all your photos that were put into the cloud, and you were giving disclosure to put those photos in the cloud. Yes, I would like all my photos in the cloud. Isn't the same as, yeah, scan all my photos and make albums based on faces. I don't even have iCloud activated, and it still did this with no warning. Just open up my phone and I'm greeted with a new album titled People, and it wants me to give them all names. Why don't you just go off into the sunset with Facebook and have them put a name to the faces like they've been doing for years? Is seriously no one as worried about this as I am? Am I the only one who cares about Apple being all up in my camera roll? By the way, I'm fine with the memories thing. It's a really cool thing. They just take a bunch of pictures and videos without scanning them and puts royalty-free music to them. It's a nice video to remember all the times and the new meme on your phone or when you saw something cool on someone else's Snapchat story. Man, it must be nice to do something besides sit at home. I would envy you, but a new iDubbbz video just came out. Back to Apple being NSA Lite. Does this not remind anyone of when the king of narcs, Edward Snowden, told the world that America is spying on them and they have access to all your photos all the time, and all of a sudden we are okay with it because, ooh, look at this new feature on my phone, isn't it great? I have automatic albums of all my friends. No, bitch. Now they're just telling you they have a file on your life. I find it odd that people are just not worried about it, considering how many people got all up in arms about how bad the NSA thing was. Just slap a brand on something, market it as a cool new feature, and you can get away with murder. Go capitalism.